welcome to episode 4 of our Speed Let's Play. We're actually looking at originally what I thought was the grain mill, a part of the grain mill. It's not, it's just a house. So when I go around to try to buy it, obviously I can't do it. So let's go around to the actual grain mill. Not around there, but around this side. And we're going to get this bought. 96 grand. Let's crack on with the rest of the day. So the first thing we're going to do, this is the only field that we own at the minute that hasn't got the oilseed radish in. So we're going to get that planted. Again, we'll do a couple of strips and then we'll get a worker away. It's so cheap to get going. There's no point in not really, to be honest. We'll just start the worker off from here. And then, a bit like in the last episode, there's quite a bit of carting to do. And the only reason we've got that to do at the minute, I think, is while we set up the whole production chain that we want to start with. Some of this should lessen, hopefully. But you'll see in the episode after this as well. I think this is episode 4. You'll see in episode 5 that chain starting to progress. But we've taken 8,000 litres of wheat over. We've got a load of sorghum as well. I think it was like 45,000 litres worth, something like that. But we'll get that in. I've already been in the menu to change it to get the flowers started, so that's starting to go through straight away. We've took on this contract, sunflowers, quite a straightforward one really. It's going out by train. Off the top of my head, it's Marizion, something like that is how it's pronounced, but I'm not looking at it, so like I said, that is just off the top of my head. But really nice class combine. We actually get in the next episode an opportunity to buy one of these. Again, more carton, got sorghum in this time, and there's a few of these that I do off camera as well, because I'm not going to show you every single journey, am I? I've actually been surprised over the last couple of episodes. It's not going down as quickly as what I thought. The wheat and the sorghum. So if I just keep whacking that in there, I think we'll just have flour for days, I think. So get these sunflowers emptied. I mean, obviously we're still going to need another couple of refills for that. But we just take over here just to get the sort of extremities done, and then we'll get it put back on a worker when we go back to the main bulk of it. But I like this combine, it was good. Like I said, we actually make a decision next episode on what we do with our existing combine. There's a train going past there, gonna need that shortly. So we get the stire. There's a few fertilising contracts to do. Like I've said previously, it's easy money, isn't it? You can do them for next to nothing. There's no point in not. Especially in the series that we've got going here, where we want to progress as quickly as possible. Talking about that, as quickly as possible, I think this will be the first episode. So we're in number 4. This will be the first one that's going to be under 15 minutes. I think this is actually under 13 minutes, which is ideal. This is the sort of length of video that I want for this series. So hopefully I'm getting used to what I need to record while I'm actually playing the game, and then being able to edit properly so we can get the correct times on. straight over to the lettuce. I'm going to get some more greenhouses, you know. They're just the absolute money makers. Get some more of them. I don't do it in the next episode. Do you know what? I might have even started recording episode 6 as well. I can't remember. It's just been recording that much lately. But yeah, lettuce and tomatoes, absolute real deal. Anyone who's not started investing in greenhouses yet, I would recommend starting quite quickly. So yeah, we'll get over to the farm shop. It's in French. It's the farmer's shop. I just can't remember how to pronounce it. I haven't got it in front of us again. But really like this pickup. I just wish, I know it's right at the beginning, I just wish we had a few more options for trailers, that's all. But I mean, that's going to be the same with a lot of equipment, isn't it? Initially we go in here and it says it doesn't take lettuce, and I'm panicking now, but then I realise we come through and we get over £5,000 for the lettuce. So just looking through the contracts there, see what else is going. And I think we find another fertilising contract as well, right at the bottom of the map. I think it's close to where... Oh no, sorry, it's the one next to us, isn't it? I think we might go to the bottom of the map after. It's not that field either, I go in the wrong one. It's the one above it. So I mean, we're looking to buy these fields anyway, so... I mean, getting paid to fertilise them is ideal, isn't it? It'll be the last time, because if we do buy it, obviously we'll be keeping them and seeing to them ourselves after that. We'll see how much we got paid for this, but I mean, whatever it is, easy money. So we've took this cultivating contract. We're in the John Deere, which didn't like hooking up there. I thought it was going to be one of the situations where it was stuck in the ground again, but thankfully not. I mean, this cultivator was nowhere near as big as what I thought it was going to be. When I opened it out, I thought it was going to be massive, and it's just not. So it took a little bit longer than I thought it was going to be honest. I mean, watch this fold out. There's hardly anything to it, is there? But there seems to be quite a lot of contracts with John Deere tractors. I've noticed so far. I know, obviously, right at the beginning of episode 1, we sold the Massey Ferguson tractor that we had, that we started with, didn't we? Because we didn't need 3 tractors. I don't regret it, because we've put money into other stuff, and that's how we're progressing with that money. But I could probably do with a third tractor. Well, I say that, we're coming up to winter, aren't we? And I won't need one then. It's just when we turn in our own fields round as well. That's when we need that extra tractor, I think. Or even if one of the vehicles we had was a self-propelled sprayer, that would, and 2 tractors, I think that would be ideal as well. So we'll have to see where we go with that. I mean, I haven't looked, but I imagine the only self-propelled sprayers on here are massively expensive. Right, find the first one of these. Absolute. I didn't know it was there. I can't even remember why. I think when I jumped in it, just the way the camera angle was, I noticed it, and then yeah, went round and got it. So it was £50,000 for that, for finding that first one. And at this stage, and I'll probably mention it again in the next episode as well, I'm finding more of them arcade machines, and I thought that each one of them would have a cartridge in, but they don't, apparently. I mean, I only know this from playing it as well. I've not read anything about it or anything, but they're individual cartridges, which I haven't found one yet. I have in a later episode, spoilers, but yeah, so I've been looking for them arcade games as we've been driving around, and it seems that they're all individual cartridges. So this is the ploughing contract we started last episode. We just get to finish it now, 'cause it was quite a decent size in the end. mean, we get 11 grand for that. You can't fall out with that, really, can you? Same with the spraying contract. Straightforward. Get that on the worker, and we'll get the last of the sunflowers over to the sell point. I think, to be honest, you don't really see it in this one, but I think this New Holland was a bit underpowered for this load. When it was a full trailer, it really struggled. Like I said, it wasn't so bad in this one, and I choose a slightly different route as well, which I think was less arduous. But yeah, it struggled with the full load. It's either a T6 or T7 we're in, isn't it? So just get that whacked in there. Get the train called, and then get it moving. You'll see we don't make any extra money, it's just what the contract was. That seems to be the case with these contracts when you use the train for on this and in Elm Creek. So another, what are we getting, 6 grand for this one, was it? Oh, 8 grand for this one. And then we're just about finished. Right, we've started getting our flour. You can see it there. That's going to be moved on. We need to have a look at our finances. So I know I've said it in previous ones. We'll start looking where the money's coming in and where it's going out. So you've seen the construction costs there for 96 grand. That's just what we bought when we bought the grain mill. Just minor ones there. Sold our lettuce for just over 5 grand, which I was quite happy with. You've got seed cost there. But you can see by the contract income, that's where we're making our money from, basically, is from our contracts. But thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again in the next one.